This is just a quick video taking you through one of my not so good videos that I did back in 2025. Um, this video is a interpretation of Venus in Capricorn, and it was not done very, very well. And now you're going to see it and you're going to hear my reactions to the video. You're going to find that it's not a very good video. And you're gonna find the reason why we did it, and I did it in a live stream form just very, very recently on my channel. And it was way better than that video was. So let me just show you the video. This is what it is, and this is not copyright because this is my own channel. Whoops, whoops. Forgot to share my screen. Whoops, 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 whoops. I forgot to share my screen. Let's do that. I forgot about that. Okay, here we go. Is this recording? I assume it is. I assume it is recording. Yes. Okay, so let us play it and see how I did this video and why I redid it. Ugh, embarrassing. What's this? Oh, it's for Zoom. I thought it was me. Okay, I don't need this. Okay. Anyway, here's the video. I just thought I'd do this extra video just because I just came across it as I was editing my channel and I wanted you to see it and hear what I have to say about it. Hmm. I'm not going in depth like I was. Okay, so that's true. They're loyal. They're loyal. Very, very loyal, very committed. And if you're going to have a relationship, you're going to have it be a loyal relationship. So that's, I'm just listing. Just listing things. Because when I made this video, I was rushed. I was rushed and I just wanted to get it done. I didn't want to wait on it. I had other things to do and I just wanted to get it. I mean, okay, right now I'm thinking of all the thousands of videos I deleted. I just can't stop thinking about that. And so, it is what it is. And now um, I'm moving on now. So, what can I do? What can I do? It's very, 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 very hard to see college. Very hard. I expressed all these points very clearly to you in that live stream that I did. Very clearly. Just I explained it more. So you're hearing the points that I'm making here. Yes. 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 It's something to watch. This is bad. Bad. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. My face is screwed up. Okay, if you comment and say that video wasn't that bad, I want to know what your true feelings on it is. Because um okay. You're motivated. If I said that demotivated, I have no idea what I would do it. You go into my face here. Okay. I got rid of my face. It just I said. My face. Oh. Okay, I'm way better than this now. But I won't be doing videos in the evenings like this. I don't think. No, no, I will not. Because and you know what? Here's what I'm gonna say. The videos that I do make, I will stick to the schedule that I've made for myself. I will stick to it. You can count on me to stick to my schedule. It- like Fridays will be the transits videos. Saturdays will be the general. And then Sundays will be anything goes. But that's what I will stick to. Now, I will be very, very devoted to other things that they come up in my life. However, if a family issue comes up, that comes first. That is always, always going to come first. And there's going to be reasons why I can't film that. Beyond that, unless it's my health, unless it's something, like that where I cannot film for some reason, I will. Not because, oh, I'm just so busy. Well, on, I'm going to tell you right now. Um, no, 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 I will put aside time to do this. I will put like my Mercury in Taurus is like needs the kind of consistency of these things. So yeah, I will not break my word with that. I can tell you that right now. Unless I change the schedule of my videos for some reason. I don't know. I'm in this game for the long term at this point. I'm not getting off anytime soon. I'm just getting started. Um, back in December, I ended YouTube because of my health issues and it was affecting my mental health and it was a very rough year still. But then I came back and I got back to it and here I am now, living proof that you can get back, especially if you go through an experience like I did where you're in a hospital for 2 weeks and then you have nothing to do but reflect on your life. So It's all meaningless. I mean, you can't take it seriously. Let's continue watching. Rushed, rushed, not taking my time with it. Okay, this is from the outside in. You know what? No, no, no. I don't care what work I have to do. I'm taking my time doing my videos because I value those things that I will take my time doing these things. I will take it seriously and I will not rush because of other work that I have to do that I want to do, that I need to do, but it's not. But it's like a class is just one semester of your life. This is going to be for, I don't know, many years of my life, not my whole life. Um, so yeah, this is longer term than just a class for a semester. I'm probably going to be doing this longer than I'm going to be taking classes. So no, 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 no. So I will not be rushed to do these videos because I have this work to do. Nope, that work will come second. That 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 work will come second. I'm not allowing this to happen again. I'm not allowing myself to be rushed because I have to get other work done because no, I don't want to do that. I just didn't care enough at the time when I did these videos because I was so depressed in 2025, 2024, 2023. I mean, the whole Saturn and Pisces transit, for the most part, I was depressed. And the end of it was a hospital stay for 2 weeks. Nice end of a transit. Saturn and Pisces, I have plenty of good things to say about it, but a lot of it was very, very, sad memories that not that I have a grudge on Saturn and Pisces. I have nothing against Saturn and Pisces, but it certainly didn't help me when it comes to no boundaries to my emotions, not seeing things as they are, clearly getting caught in the mind, getting caught in the emotions. I mean, it was tough, 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 tough 3 years for me. And then when I filmed this video, the only interest that I had, like I'm telling you, the only thing that kept me going in 2025 was buying Oracle cards. Like I'm telling you, nothing else kept me going. I was still very, very much depressed. But that kept me going. That was the only thing that made life worth living, I think, in 2025 was these Oracle cards. Otherwise, I was depressed. Everything else in my life was just painted. Just I barely had interest. I was very, I was happier in 2025, but I was still very unhappy in 2025. Um, And you can tell by just my videos and how they look and how they were that I did not care as much as I do now as I did then. I didn't care about the videos. I just made them just to go through the motions and get them filmed because I wanted to look back on them and have videos to look back to. I mean, that was the only reason. It's because I wanted to do the official thing, a series, censor the signs and everything. I didn't want to, you know, I, I didn't value that as much as I do now. So, that's the truth of it. So let's just continue. Okay. This, my friends, is what you call. Okay, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Doing something that's not who I am doing. So I'm not going to do that. I caught myself like, nope. Anytime I do something that is not myself, I regret it, and I don't like doing it. And, I'm telling you, I do not want to become an actor. Okay, because an actor is something performative. You are pretending to be someone that you're not. You have to memorize lines. You have to put on an accent. You have to, play these roles. I don't want to do it. I like seeing other actors and I admire how good they are, and that's what they want to do, and they have a real talent at it. I don't want to do that. I have no desire to be an actor. Now, as I was saying, this is a pet rock. This video is one word underwhelming. I drew you a pet rock in this video. How many views does this have? 5 views. Barely anybody saw it. Oh, thank goodness. And thank goodness I didn't get any comments saying, "Oh, well, you didn't take your time and whatever." Um, this is drawing a pet rock. Drawing a pet rock is basically you take a rock, put dots on it, nose on it, mouth on it, and you just hand it to somebody saying, "Here, I'm giving you something, but it's underwhelming." I'm get like a present that you gave, but you didn't really put too much care into it. That's what I did with this video. And that was who I was at the time. I was going through my own mental stuff that I not as intense, and now I can see a little bit more perspective on it now. But at the time, I was really, really down on myself. Um, so yeah. And there's a whole history of this whole channel. Like, this channel is not the first. There were several that came before, and several of them were gone, because I deleted them. I deleted thousands of videos. So, I wish I could sit on here and say that I'm somebody who just came on, started a channel, and started making videos and do that. It didn't delete anything. It didn't, impurify or taint or, make myself discontent with it. That's not the truth, and I'm not going to cover that up anymore. But that is not the truth of what happened. I can only do my best going forward, and the viewer coming on that is new will not know that. But um, I am not perfect, and my experience with YouTube has not been perfect. I have ruined a lot of stuff and caused a lot of damage to my mental health with what I did. A lot of damage for these silly small reasons. I have a whole video about it in my Real Me podcast, The Wound of Deleting. Um, yeah. Um, so that was that. I just want to continue playing it. So yeah, I gave Oracle readings at the time. I'm not going to take that off. I do not give Oracle readings now because it involves reading the guidebook and doing all that. And I just, it just, I can't. I mean, well, I could. That's the thought. That's the thought. That is a thought. I have to look into that. Hmm. Hmm. Could I do that? Well, it wouldn't be with physical Oracle cards, though. It would be with online Oracle cards. Then I combine well, you know what? That is the thought. I could do that. I, I, I could do that with um, I could include that in with the signs, and I could, yeah. I mean, that is a thought. I will consider that very, very strongly. Um, yeah, because I'm not, So anyway, I didn't need to get into that detail with you. So I go way more in depth with the Oracle card. That's all you need to know. Um, yeah. I, excuse me. I could consider doing that. I don't think it would be a bad idea to do. I don't think it would be a bad idea. I just have to find the right approach. I've done Oracle card readings and videos. It happened. It worked. I stopped doing it. I did it for a time. I stopped doing it. So I have to find something that works if I'm going to do it. I may not do it all the time. Who knows? But I may have things to. Well, now I may have things to say about it. I have all these gems of insight that I feel inside me that I want to give. So I think this is a good time to pull that out. So, I won't go back and redo the videos of the New Moon and Pisces. They're out. I'll see what I can do to add that in. Well, yeah. I mean, there was this YouTube content creator who's still creating content that did Oracle cards for the signs, and she did, the house readings, like with the houses, you're going to be repeating the same things over and over again. This is happening in your ninth house. So higher education, uh, the law, travel, all this meaningless stuff. Repeating that the same over and over. Like, um, and an astrologer did 2-hour videos over this using this method of astrology. 2 hours. Why is this so popular? Why is this so overrated? Oh my gosh. But so this lady did the houses, and she also pulled out oracle cards, which she was just she didn't really go deep with it. It just here's the picture of the card, and here's basically what it's on the surface level was. But I'm just throwing this in to just add that in. I'm not really going in depth with it. I'm not really going deep with it. Like, no, if I'm going to use oracle cards in my videos, I will go deep with it. I may not make the connection to what I talk about. I will have to see. You could see a longer 12 sign horoscope video from me because I include the oracle card. So, yeah, I have to see about that. You're getting a double message. It's already an oracle card reading to begin with. You're getting my insight, and you're getting or like, we should go more in depth with the houses, with the meanings and other astrologers, but it's still the same thing. It's still the same principle, still the same method. So basically, her readings were just all not very meaningful at all. In-depth thing about a meaningless thing, and then a surface level interpretation of an oracle card for each sign. Not very meaningful. So if you watch my videos and you think that they are so good with the 12 sign readings, I hate to break it to you, but you will be very disappointed with for all those people that saw that Jupiter directing Cancer. If they saw other astrology videos, they would have been very, very disappointed. Like, if you see those videos and you watch others, I hate to break it to you, but you'll be disappointed because they all do the same thing, same meaningless thing, because it's apparently real astrology. But you know what? I am not an astrologer, and yet I feel like I have a better understanding on what it makes sense for YouTube and what doesn't. I am a YouTube astrologer. I am not an actual practicing astrologer. I want to make that very, very clear. I make videos about astrology. I don't read charts. I don't do all that. And yet, I understand that this is more meaningful for an audience than this. Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, I'm still on this. Ah, things have got to change. Things have got to change. Someone has got to stand up and say, this is not right. You've got to change the method that you're doing this. Because, it's like 12 signs. Great. How interesting. And you watch it, and you're like, well, maybe you find it interesting, but it's like, um, this is happening in your eighth house. So money and shared resources is going to be a theme for you during this full moon. Like, that's meaningless surface level. So this does make me stand out from others that I am doing this, but I do have to admit I am very, very disappointed that I am the only one doing this because I only have so much knowledge. And every astrologer has a different set of knowledge with this and a different way of describing it. But I wish I could get in there and make them change how they do this. Like, I am this close to commenting on some of those videos saying, I suggest you change it up. This is what I suggest. Because um, I have to say, I'm really disappointed. Very disappointed. So anyway, that's the whole rant. I made this video long enough. This is just a quick little video that was meant to just only be, you know, showing you this video, but it turned into a longer thing because things came up and I wanted to talk about them as they, do, and I will talk about them. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you. I'm filming this in the evening, so I will see you on tomorrow's podcast about Jupiter and Sagittarius. And if you have not seen your Pisces new moon horoscope for your sign, or also the Pisces new moon video, which I did for the collective, I would see definitely see the the collective video because I go into depth as to what it means for the collective, and you can expand on that by seeing it for your sign. But you'll get the full understanding of it if you see both, really. So I do this separately, otherwise it would be one big long video that would be very, very exhausting. I can't do that. It takes too much energy and too much time. I have to do them separately. So, anyway, that's all for now, everybody. Bye for now.